Hello and welcome back to Project 380. Bit of a change of plans today. I can't carry on with the engine bay. I missed a delivery of something I really needed, and a company local to me has still got one of my parts, so I can't carry on with that. Luckily, I've got an impatient mate with an Mx5, and he really wanted a steering wheel fitted. Now, as you may have seen in my very first video, I've already got an aftermarket steering wheel with a snap-off boss, so I can't do a video on my car, so it's quite lucky he's got one with a standard steering wheel. His car is a Mark II Jasper Conrad 1.8, absolutely bog standard, and he wants to change that. So I'm going to show you guys how to fit it. First thing you got to do is disconnect your battery and chill for 10-15 minutes. You are going to be playing with an airbag unit, and even though the battery is disconnected, it's still got some residual charge which hangs around in the capacitors. So you just need to let them drain, just chill out, then come back to it. That's it. Right, get your steering wheel straight, take key out, 2 tabs either side, pop them out, there's 10mm behind it. Pull it away gently, there is a wire. Pop it in, pull it out, there you go. Disconnect the horn from the ribbon, tuck that out of the way. 21mm socket, pop the nut back on just a little bit so you don't hit yourself in the face. Give it a tap from behind. Now don't pull this out when you pull your steering wheel out, or else you can have a bad time. The new boss has got 2 holes to go into the self-cancelling indicator bit, but your airbag ribbon is in the way, so that needs to come out. There's 3 Phillips screwdrivers underneath the cowl. Prise it apart real gentle. On the airbag ribbon we've got 3 Phillips screws. Pry this away really gently as there are wires behind it. Disconnect your airbag and the horn wire. To make the horn work, we need to put power to this ring. It's a bit ghetto, but if it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid. So take your horn wire and snip it, strip it back, and make a little bit of an extension for it. Then strip a good amount off this end. grab yourself a spring from the inside of a ballpoint pen, stretch it out just a little bit, and wrap this around the end. Now we're going to take our spring and glue it in the gap below our stalks. A little bit of hot glue. Whack the spring in your little gap. And whack a bit more hot glue on it. Sam from the future here. This step, I don't actually know how to do it properly, and I can't find out how to do it properly. But it's been in my car for the past 4 or 5 years and worked absolutely fine. The only thing I forgot to add is put a little bit of dielectric grease on that brass ring at the back. That'll stop any funny noises and that'll ensure good contact all the time. Time to put the boss. These 2 pins have got a slot into these 2 holes. So be careful when you put it on. And make sure your spring is contacting the brass on the back. So at this point, to get the light to go out on our dash, this is where you would put your resistor. You can buy them on eBay, or you can find out which one to do yourself. Just put them in the 2 holes here. But for now, we're just going to tuck it right out of the way and put our cowling on. Whack your little rubber thing on. Feed your horn wire all the way through. Line all your holes up. That will never line up straight. So the steering wheel will always be at an angle, but you're going to have to get an alignment to get it right. Before you screw it all together, pop your horn in, tuck them wires in there. Now you can put the rest of your bolts in. You'll nip them all up and then do them up in a cross tightening pattern. Make sure everything's tight, make sure your horn works, and go for a drive. That was just a quick video for you guys today. Hopefully in the next couple of days I'll have all my stuff back to me and I can get back to work on my car. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.